All right, so here we are in the revise and proofread section of the directions. Now remember, before you submit your paper, you should read it, make changes, make additions, make improvements, make it the best it can be. You should not just write your first draft and then turn that in. You can always make improvements before you turn in a final draft of a paper. That's a very important step in this process. So here are some things you're going to be checking for in your paper. Remember, in this paper, you are not talking about yourself. You're not using the first person. You should not use I, me, my. Okay, so you do not need to write I think or in my opinion. Okay, change those things into just statements that you're supporting with facts. Okay, instead of we, you could say immigrants. Okay, and that will make your paper sound a little bit more academic and professional. Here are some other important things. Make sure you have all of the required class materials. Make sure you are using some direct quotes and that you are writing them in your paper correctly. All your paragraphs, make sure that they have a topic sentence. Make sure they have concluding sentences. This is especially for your body paragraphs. Check your MLA format. Make sure you are doing that correctly. This is your last paper. You should know how to do MLA format by now. Your paper must be your own work, right? Remember that you are not allowed to copy anything from the internet, even if it is just a sentence, okay? And remember, we know how to write really good, strong, solid, complete sentences. So check your paper for comma splices, for run-on sentences. Okay, so here's your rubric. This is how you're going to be graded. It's similar to our other rubrics. You're going to get points for writing 5 paragraphs, for doing MLA format. You are going to get points for writing a good introduction paragraph and for your thesis statement. So your thesis statement is something important to focus on for this paper. As always, you're going to get points for writing really well organized paragraphs with topic sentences and concluding sentences. You get a lot of points. This is important here. You get a lot of points for your body paragraphs. So make sure that you look at the directions and that you include everything in your body paragraphs that should be there. Okay? You also should use direct quotations and make sure that you are doing those correctly. All right? And use the call to action technique for your conclusion paragraph. Okay, so this is how you will be graded. These are the things that you should look at your first draft and check for these things, correct them if you need to before you turn in your final draft. All right, I am really looking forward to reading these papers.